Tall, dark, and handsome Grim Reaper seeks soulmate to grow old with and later consume their soul. Likes walks through the forest, fog, killing small creatures in the jungle, pushing the objective, and kitties. Dislikes asparagus. Please inquire within. Bana, 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 na 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 na. Oh hi, I'm Rayford, and thank you for joining me for some more Paragon. So, I'm just going to be upfront here. This is not a live commentary video. No, I know, it's something way different than what I usually do. I was actually just kind of goofing off over the weekend, and I decided to play some Sevarog, have some fun, do some things, and I gotta tell you, it was insane. I just wish I had been commentating over it, but I didn't, because I'm a noob. Yeah, I mean, our team synergy was like, it was on point. Things just were clicking, and the enemy team they were thrown into disarray almost immediately. It was fantastic. I was trying a new build, which I'll actually have a link to down in the description box down below. So if you want to check out kind of how I was like building Sevarog, by all means, click that agora.gg link and try it out. I've tweaked it a little bit here and there. And I've also, so in a previous video, I have covered Sevarog's abilities, so I'm not going to do that here. The only real difference between like the Monolith update and Legacy is that now anytime you use an ability to kill an enemy, whether it's a hero or a minion, it now gives you a soul stack. And once again, soul stacks give you increased health and ability damage based on how many stacks you have and how many points it's leveled up and all that good stuff. So he's just so much more fun to play now. With this build, it was awesome. Not every game is going to be like this if you play Sevarog. Just know that, again, our team was we were clicking, the enemy team just couldn't handle us. So, you've heard me talk about him enough. Let me show you how I build him. Okay, so right away you'll see I have almost no attack power on this build, and no real utility. I'm basically all defense. So why is that? I mean, he's basically just a lot of ability damage and some auto attacks, and really it's less about you out DPSing the enemy rather than them just bashing the heads up against you and you outliving them. So to start, I always go with the health potion, hunter's drink, and guard token. If they're kind of if the enemy team's being all like sneaky, you can throw on the scout's ward once you get a point. But after that, it's super simple. Pick up the guardian's ward, fill it out with the 3 minor casts, then go ahead and grab any one of the adamant edges with their corresponding 1-point cards. It's super simple. Maxing it out is easy. It gives you a little bit of bonus, gives you some health, gives you some power. This really helps you clear jungles more quickly, and that's really what their main point is. After that, you go on to the Elder Mage Amulet. I like to keep the Hunter's Drink and discard the health potion first. Health potion's good. Hunter's Drink at some point is better. Blah blah blah. Again, pick up the Elder Mage Amulet, and then either Spiked Bone Plate or the Thorned Greenweave, depending on what their team composition looks like. And yeah, man, that just builds up a bunch of health for you, a bunch of survivability. It's so fantastic. I love it so much. Again, it's less about you out DPSing them rather than them just smacking their heads up against the giant, enormous wall that is Sevarog. So here we are, start of the game. I called jungle roll. I was waiting for minions, and all of a sudden Kalari decides they're just gonna be a snicky little ninja thing, and he tries to gank me. Fortunately, I'm able to kind of survive. Pop my health potion. Fang Mao shows up, ends up chasing the Kalari off, and later on securing the kill. So at this point, Fang Mao has just killed Kalari. I'm gonna go ahead and go in, help him out. I chase off old Iggy and Scorch, that Rapscallion. And I think, well, Twin Blast is here. He's looking a little prime for the pickings. I'm just going to go ahead and whack him in the butt a whole bunch with my giant hammer. I think I can secure the kill, but TB backs up into Iggy's turret, and it ends up killing me. So the big thing with Sevarog is, again, you want to build soul stacks. And to help that end, you want to try and jungle as much as possible, build up your soul stacks, but because you're the jungler, you need to worry about protecting towers. I hear that our tower on the right lane is being attacked, so I'm like, alright, well, sorry, soul stacks, you're gonna have to wait. Gotta get this tower. So, hanging out, doing things, waiting for the buff, and I see that our Fang Mao is going to back, but Kalari decides that she's gonna have none of that. I move in, help out, and we secure our first kill of the game, and a couple little stacks. At this point, we just go ahead and push off that Iggy and Scorch and then retreat. So I'm back here, just defending, mid lane. I see that Kalari is like kind of running away. Fang Mao just jumps on poor Iggy, who later tries to retreat. I'm having none of that. Phantom rush around them and smack them in the face. So at this point, I'm like feeling pretty good, feeling pretty confident. Think I'm gonna go over to right lane. Oh, and look at this, a shadow buff. Who's your friend that likes to play? Sevarog does. I can see that old Gideon here is gonna try and retreat, and you know what? I don't think so. I don't think so, buddy. We've got invisibility. He doesn't know we're here. I was trying to get our Fang or our Chimeras to close in on him, but fortunately, Fang Mao, helps out. Unfortunately, he gets away. He ports out with like next to no health. Twin Blast shows up. He's like, all right, I'm gonna have to go ahead and help my Gideon. Fang Mao and I both retreat into the jungle, and I see that Twin Blast is trying to just kill my little Fang Mao buddy. So again, having none of his shenanigans. I wish I had more mana for a root here, because he would have been done, but then Fang Mao just does that and just demolishes the Twin Blast. So nice jump, Fang Mao. I appreciate you and everything that you do. And now we've got some minions here, and there's a couple of us. We're gonna go ahead and just take this tower. We sit there, we do some of the DPS things. I'm already super weak, and then Gideon decides he's gonna try and show up and kill me. As you can see, barely survived. Nailed it. So this is right after a team fight in mid lane. Unfortunately, my poor Fang Mao buddy is dead. I fall back. Our tier 1 mid tower is down. I'm weak. Iggy's weak. Oh, but he's alone and not paying attention. Just prime for the pickings. I'll just go ahead and clean that up. Thank you. And now I run fast because Gideon is just going after me. Fortunately, not able to bring me down. I'm going to go ahead and just attribute that to some of my soul stacks, granting some of that extra sweet, sweet health. I gotta love it. You gotta. So at this point, I'm running over to our tier 2 safe lane tower as fast as my little Sevarog legs will carry me. Twin Blast, unfortunately, brings down the tower. I try and root him. He evades it. And then I'm like, all right, well, fine. I'll try and ult him. Nope. I missed that because I'm a noob. I just decided to auto-attack him to bring him down because it's hard for me to miss those. Boosh. There's our 9th kill. Now time to go ahead and take care of some of the minions. Now at this point, we've got OP buff, and we see a Countess. Oh, and also we have a level advantage. You know what that means. Yeah, she's going to just try and blink to me. I show her that I don't think so. I do appreciate her concern though, but I'm going to go ahead and just take her soul stacks. It's so good. It's so fun. Alright, so at this point now we're retreating over to our safe lane. Gideon and Twin Blast are trying to push our inhibitor. I decided I'm not going to have any of that. That's my inhibitor. I like it very much. I helped build it. Gideon gets away, no thanks to his stupid portals, because he's a jerk. But I figure, Twin Blast, you're mine. He pops his ult, he tries to kill me. I just eat it all up and then finish him off, because I've got all of the health and a bunch of armor at this point. So now I'm in jungle. One thing about Sevarog is you want to try and, if there's no minions to kill, no waves to push or anything, try and be in the jungle as much as you can. You really want to try and build up some of those soul stacks, especially later game. If you can get over 100, fantastic, because that helps out so much with that extra health and extra ability damage and everything. I see it as another invisibility buff, because apparently the game loves me, and I think, well, I'm just going to go ahead and kill this Kalari, and boop. I suck. Sorry. RIP. I figure I'll help out Gideon, who ports out again like a jerk. But unfortunately, poor Iggy is just caught out and just makes for an easy kill. I decide I'm going to stick around, help out with mid lane, push these guys away, maybe try and slide on over, take care of that Twin Blast. But when I finish this wave, I look up and he has run away. I don't really blame him. There was a couple of us. There was, a bunch of minions. So I decided I'm going to go to right lane. But that's when Chimera pings to attack mid lane. And being the team player that I am, and seeing that there's a team fight kind of taking place, I roll on over that way. I am, basically just our giant tank. I'm our meat shield. So I I jump in there, try and help out my Chimera. Unfortunately, I miss my root, and he dies to the Kalari. I'm sorry, man. I'm just so sorry. I think that at this point, a couple of people on my team are dead. I'm going to dip out, but no, Chimera wants me to continue to attack mid lane. I thought I would go ahead and just try and push right to try and put some additional pressure on the team. But, I'm not one to disappoint anybody in my life, besides my parents, I guess. So I show up on Gideon. I'm like, hey, buddy, how's it going? He tries to ult me, which does not work well for him. It just makes him an easier target. Obviously, I secure that kill. Kalari, just trying to I don't know, do what? Chip at my health a little bit. Goes down. Then Twin Blast. Unfortunately, he is just super elusive. As you can see, I'm just missing all of the swings. He's just whittling my health down, especially with that big minion wave now. I go to retreat. Fortunately, Muriel, that beautiful, beautiful robot lady, gives me the shield just enough to survive, and I'm able to just retreat. Alright, here we are once again in mid lane. I'm trying to clear this minion wave to help put pressure on the enemy core, and I see our poor Muriel is in deep. I mean, that's one her 4 enemies. I decide I'm going to go ahead and help. Twin Blast pops his ult again. I just go ahead and root him and schwack him a whole bunch, hit him with some of my ability stuff, and he self-grenades, just trying to do damage to me. I can't blame him, but I'm sorry, man. It's just not how this is going to work out. I secure my 19th kill of the game. Just so good. Kalari thinks that she's going to go ahead and kill our Muriel. I lose track of her, and then Gideon moves in for the cleanup. Sorry, Kalari. I'm sorry, Muriel. I love you so, so much. But that's all the distraction my team needs to go ahead and take down enemy's right lane inhibitor. So, at this point, they're kind of done. Iggy tries to retreat. That doesn't matter. I end up killing the Aegean Scorch, and we destroy their core like a second later. I mean, it's a win-win. And like a lose for that Aegean Scorch. So here's my point. Sevarog, ton of fun. He was a bunch of fun in Legacy, even more fun now, especially with this build that I've got. I might still tweak it. Again, I'm gonna have a link to the build down in the description of the video, just in case you want to check it out. I have since tweaked it a little bit here. Now the Ultimate Amulet has some extra power, just in case you want it. But again, I mean, try it out. Let me know what you think. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. Leave a comment, say, hey, let me know how you're building out Sevarog. You have any ideas for ways to max out some of the damage? I would always love to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Okay, thanks. Bye.